So, as a lot of you guys are aware, Target was kind of forced by a lot of the backlash going on openly in public right now to essentially kind of hide their Pride merchandise. Originally, they said they were going to remove it in certain stores, but plenty of videos online have showcased that that is a complete lie. But what have we caught? We now have Target apparently coming out and saying they're going to expand the removal of Pride merchandise to the across the entire nation, not just particular states, but the entire nation is being ordered to apparently remove most of their Pride merchandise. Now, I don't believe this for a single second. I do not believe that Target is actually going to remove their Pride merchandise. They're just going to be taught to hide it as much as they possibly can in the hopes that the public backlash starts to simmer down a little bit. But we have an article here from The Insider that says Target is expanding removal of Pride merchandise across the entire country. Workers say in a potential win for anti-LGBTQ protesters. Now, I love how they try to make it into anti-LGBTQ, which, don't get me wrong, there are some people who are protesting this that are anti-LGBTQ, and they have every right to be. Listen, everybody has their own beliefs. You can believe whatever the hell you want to believe, but a lot of people are not just protesting that. They are protesting the merchandise for children. That is where people are drawing their line in the sand. When they see Pride merchandise for fucking toddlers, that is where people are like, you know what, bro, this shit is just not cool anymore. It was never cool in the beginning, but we at least dealt with you because you're an adult. You can do whatever you want to do, but now you're trying to bring the kids into this. Oh no, now you got a problem. So let's get into the article, guys. But of course, before we do, consider giving this video a like so you can push us out to the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing because we're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. It says Target reportedly is doubling down on its controversial decision to pull Pride merchandise from its stores. Sources tell Insider that Target ordered stores across the U.S. to remove swimwear and other items. Such a move would hand a win to protesters who have threatened violence. Yeah, okay. All right, Insider. Threatened violence. Can you show me the violence? Oh, you got one or two guys destroying a couple Pride signs. You got a couple of customers going into Target and yelling and complaining before they eventually are escorted out. That's your violence. But did you consider the BLM riots violence by chance? I wonder if you did, because I remember before you actually made a statement basically almost encouraging it, essentially saying that property damage can be replaced, but Black lives cannot, kind of a thing, if I'm not mistaken. So you're perfectly fine with that level of violence where your stores go up in flames, your team members are threatened, your stores are looted, you have to raise your prices because of shrink in certain communities. But hey, it's all good. A couple of people destroy Pride signs, and that's violence. Yeah, all right, buddy. It says Target is significantly expanding its controversial decision to pull Pride merchandise from its shelves, workers say, as anti-LGBTQ protesters threaten the company with violence. Employee sources in 6 states tell Insider that the order came down on Thursday to stores across the U.S. less than a week after a similar directive to Target locations in southern states where front-end Pride displays were taken down and moved to low-traffic areas of the store. All the sources requested anonymity out of fear that they will face professional repercussions, as none are authorized to speak to the media. Insider has verified their identities and employment. Isn't that an absolutely amazing thing that you have employees at Target who are literally so fearful to talk out against this corporation that they have to speak in anonymity to a reporter in order to even get the word out, because Target is trying to hide everything. Obviously, they don't want the backlash like what happened with Bud Light. Bud Light was a major debacle, and it still is till this day. And now you have Insider reporting on the fact that employees at Target are basically trying to get the word out there because Target doesn't want to be the next Bud Light. Well, guess what? You already are. I would say that the backlash at Target is probably even more furious because they decided to involve kids than it was with Bud Light. The backlash is incredible online right now, which I love to see, by the way. These corporations absolutely ask for it every time they virtue signal, and we should give it to them. It says, in particular, they say a line of transgender-friendly swimsuits is no longer available after right-wing social media activists incorrectly claimed the adult-sized products were being marketed to children. Well, here's the thing about that. So I find it interesting that they're trying to say that these swimsuits are not marketed to children, even though they come in sizes that are so unbelievably small that essentially young kids can't actually wear these swimsuits. And that's how they get away with this, right? They say, oh, no, we're not marketing to children. This is all adult wear. They just have sizes that range to ungodly levels of smallness that a kid could apparently wear it too. How do we know this? Well, they're using young people, okay, seemingly a young girl, to market this exact swimsuit that they are saying is for adults only. They're trying to use this young woman, and I don't know her age, but I'm assuming based off her look, she doesn't really look too much 18, but I haven't been able to verify that. This is the only thing I was able to find on the subject. But if you guys can leave a comment down below, if you know her age, let me know. But they seemingly are using a young woman to market the extremely small size of the adult swimsuit. So you say that you're not marketing to kids, and yet you're using someone who looks very young in order to market that swimsuit. Makes you wonder. You know what I'm saying? Makes you wonder. Workers in Florida and Texas, where displays were previously removed, told Insider that products and apparel that mention or celebrate transgender pride were no longer for sale either. And Insider did a quick check of Target's website on Friday afternoon and found that a pair of adult black overall shorts with a rainbow design was no longer available in any size. Ooh, the backlash is incredible. The backlash is incredible. You guys are doing incredible, man. I love to see these companies panic. I love to see them panic. This is maximum levels of panic, the likes that we haven't seen since Bud Light tried to virtue signal back to conservatives. It's honestly an amazing thing to witness, and we need this to happen more. When these companies decide to take virtue signaling over profit or virtue signaling over just staying apolitical, they need to reap the benefits and the cons of all of it. So if they want to pretend like they're only getting benefits, now you need to make them so uncomfortable that they just can't pretend anymore. Now you need to realize that the truth is going to get out there no matter what, and people are not okay with this. You decided to involve kids. You're the one that made that choice. You did that. You did that, Target. You did that, every single corporation that does this. You did that. And now, the moment you involved kids, now you realize a shitstorm that happens, right? Now you realize all the bears are coming out, right? All the mama bears, all the papa bears, they're all starting to come out now because people are fed up. They're not okay with this shit. They don't want to deal with this. They are not okay with just leaving you as is anymore, and they want to ruin your company any chance that they get. It says, according to a member of Target's Pride Plus Business Council, the expanded order applies to locations that the company previously told the council would not be affected. It has got far more overreaching than originally portrayed, the source said. A day earlier, CEO Brian Cornell defended the decision to remove some Pride Month displays in an email to staff. He said the choice involved many difficult days of deliberation and that the company would continue to stand with the LGBTQIA+ community. The company did not immediately respond to Insider's request for comment or the reported expansion of the display's removals. In a prior statement to Insider, a spokesperson said since introducing this year's collection, we've experienced threats impacting our team members' sense of safety and well-being while at work. Given these volatile circumstances, we are making adjustments to our plans, including removing items that have been at the center of the most significant confrontational behavior. Well, listen, at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, these corporations, right, they're the ones who made it dangerous for their team members. They decide to make these political statements without any thought about how it's going to affect the people who are actually in the stores, right? You had all these guys and women who are in suits in their corporate area, right? And they're trying to make these decisions that are going to affect the stores on the front lines. And of course they know. Of course they know. Please do not think these people are stupid. They know for a fact that they are going to get a massively divisive response to a lot of the decisions that they decide to do every single time Pride Month comes along, but the difference is this year, people have had it. You can see it as clear as day. People have had it and they are not for this anymore. And the turning point was when you decided to include everybody's kids. That's when people said, you know what, fuck this, we're done, and we're gonna show you just how done we are. To the point where Target lost $9 billion in market cap, which is just in 6 days, which is, it's incredible, man. I was so happy to see that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.